finishing out the weekend here, Squirrel Hill Sports Bar in Pittsburgh. Justin LeBar, Josh Eisenberg. The draft continues to get closer. The brand extension is going to change WWE forever.
Who would get drafted first, me or you?
Oh, absolutely me.
You think so?
Don't forget.
I think you're high risk, low reward.
What?
I'm low risk, high reward.
How are you high reward?
Because look at me.
Please.
Come on. You took off the limo driver's vest. I like the look now, by the way. You're doing the jeans and the shirt. You know, it looks better on you.
I look great.
Those baby blue eyes, I tell you, I don't know who wouldn't marry you.
I look tremendous.
Average.
The blue shirt as well.
Average.
Okay. I would be drafted first, but we would like to. Don't forget. See, it's not tough enough.
On.
You're the one that just wasted 60 seconds trying to do this banter.
I know, now you're wasting 90.
Draft is coming.
It is.
Who's somebody, Josh, that's going to that you can see thriving, or that needs to thrive, that needs to grab that brass ring with potentially more TV time, having their own show, one roster to work, one show to work off of, more TV time. Who's thriving?
When I look at the roster now, there's so many guys that I want to thrive, but I don't think are going to. Guys like Tyler Breeze that were so good in NXT, Apollo Crews, an athletic freak. One guy that I think would really benefit from being drafted to SmackDown specifically is Austin Aries. I think Austin Aries in NXT right now has done what you need to do. He doesn't need to be a champion there because he's been champion elsewhere. He's been a guy that's competed all over the world, and obviously WWE doesn't view TNA as competition or doesn't really even acknowledge TNA because of, if they would have said something about AJ Styles and and everything. But with Austin Aries, him getting drafted outside of NXT creates dream matches in a sense with a lot of guys that are really great on the SmackDown brand. Those athletic flying guys, those mid-card guys that might not be world championship material, but they're going to be the guys that really consistently drive your show whenever you have the world champion taking a week or two off. So Austin Aries has the potential to be really good in SmackDown because he knows how to be a main event guy without actually becoming the main event guy.
I'm sorry, Austin Aries and his fans. I admittedly have just never quite. I mean, I respect him. I'm not saying I know he's a good worker, but I just never got into him. Are there really dream matches for Austin Aries?
I think so.
Are there really?
I think the
matches?
Shinsuke Nakamura in Austin Aries match was a match that a lot of fans dreamed about happening because
in that NXT
exactly, and SmackDown is going to be an NXT plus.
How do we know that? We don't know what the roster is going to be yet.
It's going to be guys that WWE wants SmackDown to be their own brand, their own unique brand, but they're going to throw those NXT guys.
So Raw is going to be sports entertainment. SmackDown's going to be pro wrestling.
Yeah, I think so. It happened before, and it doesn't mean SmackDown's going to fail or not going to be as interesting. But when you see those live wrestling, when do you watch wrestling, Justin? Every week without loss. Do you watch Friday Night SmackDown?
I watch Mondays.
You watch Monday Night Raw, right?
This is going to change. I'm going to watch Monday and every Tuesday night live.
Now you are, yes. But Monday night, we have a crowd of two, but we watch Monday Night Raw because it's professional wrestling's sports entertainment angle. It's still going to be that. And yes, SmackDown might have guys like Brock Lesnar or Randy Orton or those guys again, but I'd be damned if you tell me that SmackDown's still not going to be a more entertaining, maybe not as popular show.
Let me say this. SmackDown is going to get a huge boost already because it's going live. Bringing back the blue ropes. I don't know if it. I think Raw is going to have the new set, but whatever. SmackDown's going to have an injection of attention, which is great. But while we do that, we can't let our old trusty flagship of Monday Night Raw fall down the crapper. All right?
Okay.
You got 3 hours. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make Raw great again. Give me Darren Young with Mr. Bob Backlund. I want to see Darren Young drafted, thriving, cross-face chicken wing, naming the presidents, which is awesome. Enzo, by the way. Darren Young. If you're talking about somebody's going to thrive in the draft, Darren Young needs to be it. And look,
really?
let's speak reality here. That's what we do.
Goodness.
That's what I do. Let me drop a reality check here. Would
it be a reality bomb? How do you drop a check? At the bank,
That's a good
maybe?
point.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let me write a reality check here.
There you go.
Let me write a reality check here. You got Darren Young, who is athletic. From what I can remember seeing him in matches, because it's been a while, he could work just fine. He only get better with time. He's a black guy. He's gay. He's great public relations. There are a lot of things about him that are very attractive for WWE and the public eye that they are in, the global business entertainment juggernaut. There's a lot of benefit to Darren Young being successful, him having fun, and him getting entertained. And I think with him, with the quirky mix of and pairing to Bob Backlund, that would be a great thing for Raw, which is 3 hours. You have time for shenanigans like that.
Well, I'm not surprised I'm actually shocked, not surprised, that you didn't pick Titus O'Neil. Why not Titus? Why not your boy Titus, huh?
I will reserve comment on that, actually.
Oh, here we go, Mr. Insider.
I'm
with
just not
his
going to say
Titus
anything.
O'Neil.
I'm not going to say anything. Why am going to be?
I think SmackDown needs fresh. And Austin Aries is more fresh to the WWE Universe than a Darren Young. What about a guy like Sheamus? He's done so much in his
love
career. I think this is an opportunity for Sheamus to get back to that. I mean, think about it like this. Sheamus cashed in last year. And ever since he dropped that title in Philadelphia to Roman Reigns, he's been nothing. He's been a guy that lost to Apollo Crews. He's been in a horrible League of Nations. Right. I mean, he's still really good.
I would love to see Sheamus thrive because I say this. I continue to say it. I don't ever see myself changing. Sheamus is the best, one of the best legitimate heels that they have.
Yeah.
He plays a heel.
Him and The Miz.
He's not afraid. Miz as well. Not afraid to be a heel. Not afraid to be disliked. You want to go pick a fight with him in the parking lot? He welcomes it. He is not afraid of being a heel and not afraid of being booed. And too often, so many fans get worked. They think, oh, I'm booing him because I don't like him.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
That's
well,
the
no, I
point.
want him to go away. No, if you want him to go away, get your ass up and go to the bathroom. That'll show him that you don't care. You're still sitting in your seat chanting you look stupid. Therefore, he's doing his job.
Money. He's money. He could be money
He
again.
is money. Well, speaking of money, let's finish out the weekend with our own Rev. Preach, Rev. Who's thriving on the draft?
All right, listen, we could talk on and on about this. It could be Darren Young. It could be Austin Aries. Let me take this a little bit further. Let's open up the book of Rev. Let me preach for a second. Let's bring in the draft the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. What guy that's of his weight, that's of his stature, is so athletic? I honestly say that you can put a heavyweight like Samoa Joe in with cruiserweights. He can back up his own. He's not slow. He's not sloppy. He's direct. His contacts, his strikes, his grappling, everything is on point. This draft right now, you look at the NBA, you look at the NFL, you look at the NHL, the draft is the most important thing. Right now, shock the world. WWE SmackDown versus Raw draft, bring up Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe, and I guarantee he will not disappoint. He's not only done it in TNA, he's done it in Japan, he's done it everywhere. Let him do it now. WWE. Refs combination right now. WWE draft, bring up Samoa Joe.